President of the Urban League of Kansas City says the Lee Summit School Board is hiding behind policy. This comes after a 5-2 decision to keep a teacher accused of repeating a racial slur used by a student. The 2 votes in favor of terminating that teacher came from the only black members on the board. Joe Oswald will return to Pleasant Lee Middle School this fall. KCTV5's Abby Dodge looks at how the past of the school district is tied now to the future.
Joe Oswald will walk back through the front doors at Pleasant Lee Middle School this upcoming fall. Some people say he shouldn't.
But one way to send a clear message that you want to have an environment that is racially inclusive, that is void of racism, discrimination, microaggressions, then you hold every adult accountable.
Joe Oswald is a PE teacher and coach here. He's admitted to repeating back a racial slur used by a student while going through the disciplinary process. He claims it was standard procedure. So did other instructors from the district. The facts of this case, spelled out in documents from the district, say, quote, there is no specific documented process or formal training directing staff whether or not to write profanity or racial slurs on disciplinary green slips, or whether those should be read back word for word, including the use of profanity and racial slurs. Kansas City's Urban League chapter president and CEO, Gwen Grant, says with or without adequately explained policies, it's 2021. People should know not to use racial slurs. The district says because of Oswald's case, it will review policies and procedures. Grant says that's not enough.
They should definitely be doing that, but it certainly does not absolve them from their responsibility to act in this particular case.
The Lee Summit School District has a recent history with race-related issues. In 2019, the superintendent at the time, Dr. Dennis Carpenter, who is the only black superintendent in the district's history, resigned. The resignation letter came after months of conflict with the board over his efforts to promote racial equity training in the district, training the board ultimately approved before Carpenter's resignation. The attorney representing Joe Oswald in this case says he is, quote, gratified by the board's decision and is looking forward to next school year. We reached out to the Lee Summit School District for a comment on this decision. A school representative says that this is a board decision and they would not be commenting. In Lee Summit, Abby Dodge, KCTV5 News.